Welcome to my channel. I'm Summer. Today we're going to be picking a pile to help us make sense of the unexpected. So pile one, we've got these gold and black cat cards with this citrine crystal. I believe it's citrin. Then we've got these blue floral cards here with this blue crystal for pile two. And pile three is this rainbow colored catacorn deck. It's like cats and unicorns in one with this white crystal. So pile one, we've got these gold and black cat cards here with this yellow crystal. Let's see, so I'm gonna put the crystal actually way here so it's out of the way. We're going to see what kind of unexpected situation you're in, how you can make sense of that unexpected situation. Let's see. Events and situations here for the pile one group. Pile one, what unexpected situation or news might they be encountering? And how can they make sense of it? How can they accept it? So I'm going to be moving all the cards into view little by little, and I'm going to pull a message from your spirit guide here. Let's see, what is a message from pile one's spirit guides or angels? Okay. So first up here in your very, very first spot, we've got describe the events or situation. So this is basically what kind of unexpected situation are we looking at? We've got the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is an interesting card because it very much denotes celebration and a group of three. So this could be literally three people, oftentimes siblings, or some other group situation where you've been working with someone towards a goal and you're celebrating. Or it could be that you're going to hit an important milestone in your life that you're going to be celebrating with those near and dear to you. Let's see, any more information on what this situation might be? The Hanged Man, trust the universe. Cards got jokes today. They've got jokes. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like it's in response to like home or money. So maybe you're going to be celebrating a raise, a new job, or purchasing your own home. But trust the universe, and there is this strong sense of threes here. So maybe things will happen in like cycles of three. Maybe there is two people around you who are very excited for you, working towards this goal with you, but I do feel like you're going to be celebrating some sort of financial achievement. So like I said, this could be a promotion, a new job, buying your own home, anything like that. And I do feel like it will be unexpected because I feel even though you've been working towards this, there's been some roadblocks, there's been some stumbles, there's a reason you haven't been able to attain this yet. So we're going to see on why this happened. The Strength card, like maybe why this took so long to reach this goal. I feel I'm getting very strongly that this is something you've been working towards for a long time, maybe so long you've almost stopped believing it's possible or that it could be for you. And the reason it took so long here is because with the Strength card, you are very remarkably resilient, and the universe wanted you to see how strong you are, how resilient you are, and what you can really achieve when you put your nose to the grindstone is the energy that's coming through here. Like it's almost as if I'm getting such a strong Leo energy here as well. The Strength card is very connected to Leo, and I do get the sense that you are so strong and so full of pride and at this accomplishment that like the victory is all the sweeter because it was such a long road. It was so difficult to achieve. And I do feel like the universe really wanted you to see how strong you were. They were like trying to see what you were made of. And they're saying they're sorry too, because it wasn't meant to take quite this long. Yeah, they're saying it was meant to take time, but not this much time. I feel like something almost happened to make it take longer. So yes, you were to be tested, but not for as many years or months or, I mean, hearing even decades as you were tested for. Something went wrong, like on a cosmic level, and they're so sorry, and they're going to make it up to you. Like the universe, your spirit guides, your angels, the powers that be, the divine, they will be making this up to you. Lesson you needed to grasp or need to fully grasp in order to accept this positive news here. We got the Star card. I do love to see the Star card because it's such a positive card. So to have hope and to have faith in the journey and in the end result, like being hopeful when things are going well is easy, right? We all have hope when things are going right. So what they wanted you to learn was to have hope and faith and belief even in the most trying of circumstances. They're saying what went wrong was that you were stronger than they thought you were. Like you were much, much stronger than they thought you were. So in order for you to have hope in the darkest of times, they actually had to test you much harder and much more difficultly, in a much more difficult manner than they had planned, because I feel like you surprised like the divine. I feel like you surprised the universe with your strength, your resilience, your faith. And that's why it took so long, because they were not expecting you to be as strong as you were. So there was like, stuff just kept happening, and finally you reached that point where you had proven you had hope even in those darkest circumstances because you were so strong. Like, I feel like a lot of people would have cracked under the pressure you've been under. Interesting, very, very interesting. But I feel like you just don't crack easily. I feel like you just keep going, like keep on trucking. No matter the circumstances. That's a very, very strong and interesting energy. And it's very rare as well. Like not everyone has that inner reserve of strength in them that you have. How will you grow after this experience here? We've got the Four of Cups. So you will grow in the sense that I feel like you will learn to appreciate where you're at, not to worry that you've missed out on anything, not to, I feel like, blame yourself if something doesn't work out, because I do feel like some of you might have a tendency to blame yourself if something isn't going right. Like, oh crap, I didn't take this opportunity when I had this opportunity. And now that opportunity is gone. It's very much the energy that's coming in here. But I don't feel like that is energy you're meant to have, because I feel like you naturally take the opportunities that are right for you. And the opportunities, the things you choose not to do because you can't or you don't want to, you're not meant to have them. So you haven't actually done anything wrong, but you might blame yourself for missed opportunities. So I feel like it's very, very important that you don't do that. Like you don't look backwards, you don't regret, you don't, I'm hearing like self-flagellate for, like, don't beat yourself up for not taking certain opportunities because they weren't meant for you, they weren't right for you, and they wouldn't have led anywhere. They would have actually just taken you off your course. So this experience here, like with this Eight of Swords, it's meant to teach you to be at peace no matter the circumstances, because you can see the little kitty's tangled up in the yarn. So he's been temporarily stuck. Maybe you feel stuck. Maybe you feel trapped, like there's no way out. Maybe you find yourself to be someone who is indecisive. Like maybe you feel indecisive, but what it actually is you waiting for that moment when you know, right? So I do feel like you are meant to learn to be at peace no matter the circumstances, to be at peace where you are, and to know that you will take action, and each situation will change, and life circumstances will change when they're meant to change. But to be at peace with the things you can't change, and to be content with where you are, and to know that when you're ready to take action and you take action, you will succeed. But it's only when you feel the time is right, because I do get the sense you might scramble for solutions when you're not meant to have a solution right now. You're just meant to stay here till you know the solution and feel it deep within, like that deep in your soul knowing. So to trust that where you're at is always where you're meant to be, and that when the time is right, you will know how to proceed. Oops, knocked into my stand there, so sorry. And how can you be more like at peace with unexpected situations, trials, lessons, news in the future? We've got the Six of Pentacles here. So I feel like if you are connected to your home, like if you're always grounded, if you trust in yourself and your friends and family, you will always know that you will make it through the hard times, and unexpected news won't throw you so much if you tell yourself like, okay, maybe this is the thing, now I have to sit for a bit, or like be at home for a little, and just kind of like trust that you have those reserves, trust that you have the support network and the stability you need to handle this. I do feel like stability is important. That's why I get the sense that there's like a home purchase in your future, because I do feel like That sense of home security is very, very important for you. And finally, I've got a message here from your spirit guides or angels, guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So this card, we could take it super literally. Maybe you have kids. Spirit is saying some of you do have children, and this unexpected news, this unexpected situation is going to help you take care of them better, and it's going to give you the sense of peace to know that they will be okay in the future. So maybe it is a raise, a new job, a promotion, or a new home, but any of these three things will give you the sense that your kids are safe, they're taken care of, and it's also an energy of healing any childhood wounds, any past feelings of regret or difficulties. They're saying you're going to be okay, and you've taken very good care of the child you used to be, and you've taken very good care of your children if you have children, for those of you who have children. And to know they're going to be okay because of how you've taken care of them. And to not worry, this will help set you up so that you can feel secure in your children's future. So I hope that resonates for you, pile one. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because it is collective. And thank you for watching. Pile two, we've got these blue floral cards here for you and this blue crystal. I'm going to put the crystal out of the way so it's clear. Let's see, pile two. Unexpected news for pile two. How can they receive this news? How can they handle it? How can it help them? Let's see what kind of situation, like what's going on here for pile two. I'm going to move the cards into view so you can see them all at one go. Let's see. I'm also going to pull a message here from your spirit guides, your oracles, your angels, the divine. What is a message that pile two needs to receive? Oh, okay. So I'm going to come back to that one, but it's a lovely card. So this situation that you're currently leaving behind or in, this unexpected news, the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you're walking away from something you weren't expecting to walk away from. You're leaving something behind. I feel like with the Nine of Wands here and the Knight of Cups, I feel like it could be a romantic partner, because I feel like your guard might be raised in regards to leaving. Like maybe you're worried what life holds outside of this romantic connection. Maybe you're not certain that this is the right move, but I feel like it is the right move. I feel like you weren't expecting to have to break up with this person, but I feel like you should, because I don't know if they're healthy for you in the long run, and I don't feel like they're meant for you. So like if you've been thinking about a breakup, this is your confirmation that you made the right choice. You did what was best for you, even if it was hard. So why this happened here, like that ties into what I was saying. You did what was best for you. We got the Hanged Man here. So that's all about trusting the universe. I feel like it was a part of your journey. I feel like you were meant to leave this person, this situation behind. Could be also that you walked away from a place of employment, but this feels much more connected to the heart. So it feels to me more like a breakup. But for some of you, it could be leaving a toxic workplace situation or friend group behind. But I feel like you were meant to. I do. I feel like this was not serving you in the long run. And I feel like it was actually also holding you back from your true potential. And the Knight of Swords here, or sorry, the King of Swords is showing up here in the lesson you need to learn. And I feel like he's coming through to show you that you don't need to doubt yourself, your decisions, just to take action in a way that feels right to you when the time feels right. Because I don't feel as if this was anything you did wrong. I don't feel like you might have, I feel like you might have stayed with this person for longer than you should have, because you doubted your own instincts, your own desires, your own capabilities. So the King of Swords here is showing up as a reminder not to doubt yourself, to trust yourself, and to take action when it feels right, even if you can't fully explain why you're taking that action, why this doesn't feel right to you, why you want this, why you don't want this, right? We can't always explain why, but it's like so important all the same that you don't doubt yourself and you take effective action. because I do get a very strong sense here of the King of Swords being your energy, action-based, clear, decisive. And I feel like this person or this situation might have made you really doubt yourself. Like it could have had you questioning your self-esteem, your self-worth, your ability to think critically and to make the decisions that are best for you. But Spirit wants you to know that you always know what's best for you and you do what's best for you. So to trust yourself. King of Pentacles here. I think that this is a partner that is meant for you, that's coming in for you. I feel like that's why you were meant to leave this situation or person behind, because they were not on your life path. Like this is who you've been moving towards. The King of Pentacles is such a wonderful partner because the King of Pentacles is generous, humble, kind, and often very financially stable and very, very generous emotionally and financially. So I feel like you were literally meant for someone or something better. So for those of you who've left behind like a toxic workplace or something like that, there is a more abundant workplace waiting in the wings for you. So they're saying, again, you did the right thing. They just keep saying you did the right thing and not to doubt that. So the way you can be at peace with this decision and to like start to see the benefits from the choice you made here is the Eight of Wands. Take action, get moving, shake a leg, follow your passion, live your life and move forward without doubt or regret. How you can be more comfortable with unexpected change or even just making decisions in the future. Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is hard work. I feel like in this situation, the Eight of Pentacles is calling on you to do some work on yourself, work on your own self-esteem, your beliefs in yourself. And I feel like also work on trusting yourself. I feel like you're very, very called on to do that work. And it ties very nicely in here with your message from your spirit guide or angels, whatever term resonates for you, is reflection. Like look inward, look into your soul, learn who you are, and take that time to grow. Like don't be afraid to look at yourself, see what you've accomplished and see what else you could accomplish. Because I do feel like you have so much potential deep inside of you just waiting to be unlocked. So I hope that resonates for you, Pile 2. This is a collective reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. And thank you for watching. Pile 3 got you down with these Caticorn cards and this lovely white crystal here. I'm going to put it aside. Let's see, what kind of unexpected situation, event, or news has Pile 3 received? I'm going to pull a message here from your spirit guide, angels, the universe, the divine, whatever term. Let's see. We have a saying in Norwegian, "Kjært barn har mange navn," so dear child has many, many names. And I feel like that's very true when it comes to the spiritual. A lot of the same concepts can have the different terms, but they're very, very similar. Let's see here. So for the situation, Three of Swords, heartbreak. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel like you've had your heart broken, you've been disappointed. With the Ten of Pentacles, it could be family situation for some of you. Maybe you've been disappointed by your family or a loved one, but for others, I feel like it might be financial. I feel like someone or something let you down. This could be a workplace or a significant other or a family, but someone has broken your heart and disappointed you, and I'm so sorry for that. And this did actually happen because of the Magician energy here. Like you were meant to change, to grow, to move past this. I feel like this heartbreak is temporary and it's meant to put you towards something better. So this could be a different job. It could be a better job. It could be a different career path altogether. And for others, I feel like it was a call to work on yourself, to grow. And I feel like also master some type of spiritual knowledge, gain some kind of insight that will lead you to something better. And I know that all this is so much easier said than done, right? But it is very much where you're at and where they want you to be, because I feel like I'm seeing you like at the bottom of a staircase and like working your way up. So you are meant to use this to create something better for yourself. This could be money, could be work, could be your love life, could be your family situation. With the Devil card here, though, the reason or what you needed to learn from this is very much about toxicity. Like, not everybody will have your best interests at heart, not everybody will be kind. And this was meant to teach you how to deal with that, how to handle it, and how to put it behind you, because these are some of the hardest lessons to learn in life, right? Like disappointment, heartbreak, betrayal. Like, these are hard things to come to term with and to learn how to move forward after they've happened. And I do feel like Spirit really wants you to learn that. As callous as that might sound, but they want you to be more, do more, see more. This is like a real life challenge they put in your path, and they're saying not to worry, you're up to the task. And the Knight of Cups here is very much confirmation of this, you being up to the task, because the Knight of Cups is a playful, happy, loving energy. So whatever painful situation you've been in, you will heal from it. You will be happy again. And Spirit is saying, don't lose your kindness. Never lose your kindness. And for the time being, to stay in this Page of Pentacles energy here, the Page of Pentacles is feet firmly planted on the ground. You can see how the little catacorn has his little paws on the grass. I think you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. And he's looking at this coin. So make sure that you are staying grounded, staying true to who you are, but you've got your eyes forward and set on the goal. Because know that if you're working towards a goal, no matter how difficult or painful a situation might be, you will get there. You're going in the right direction, right? And how you can be more comfortable with the unexpected in the future is to learn that sometimes life throws you curveballs. Sometimes life even throws you like 10 curveballs at once, but to know that you are strong enough to get through it. And as long as you, like the Seven of Wands card is very like, you can see how the catacorn is overwhelmed, but it's also a card about balance and finding peace when everything around you is going like a million miles an hour, right? So like, stay grounded, maybe do some yoga, some meditation, anything to kind of help you find peace in the midst of chaos. I do believe Buddhism has a lot of concepts on that. So like how to stay enlightened and grounded. And this could be a myriad of coping techniques. We all have different ways of handling turbulent situations and times. The best thing I learned from my mom, which she learned from her dad, is like one thing at a time, the most immediate problem, and just take it one step at a time, one day at a time. If you can't take it like one day at a time, like learn how to take it an hour at a time and one problem at a time, like one foot in front of the other kind of energy. So that's where things like grounding exercises like yoga, meditation, spending time in nature, those things can help, because this is like a very tricky thing to learn, and it also comes with experience and time as well. So they're saying not to rush the process, just to constantly be doing that work. And finally, a message from your spirit guide or angels. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. So trust the universe. Have faith that these trials, these difficulties, all of this is to bring you to where you're meant to be. So I hope that resonates for you, Pile 3. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.